Welcome, everybody, to Brian and Eric Don't Belong Here. It's our spooky podcast about ghosts and goblins and the macabre and the bizarre. It's just me, Brian, here up top. Eric and I are still taking a little vacation from the pod life. I'm wearing a Hawaiian t-shirt, I've got sunglasses on, and I will not drink anything that is not a frozen margarita. We've got a great episode from the archive this week. It's one of the last ones we did of the original incarnation of the show. We learned about the Uranus, the funny one, the funny planet, the Uranus Academy of Science. And it's the first time I learned that Eric Brenner is basically willing to pick up the phone and call anybody on the spot at any given time. This story has everything. It's got aliens, it's got a cult, it's got public access television, basically all of my interests thrown into a blender and delivered to me in a little bow. Enjoy it, and I'll catch y'all next week.
It's alive!
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Brian and Eric Don't Belong Here. It's a podcast about ghosts and goblins and conspiracies and other weird things like that. I'm one of your hosts, Brian Miller, and sitting directly across from me is the other hosting guy, the very handsome, the very talented, Mr. Eric Brenner. What's going on, man?
Hello!
I take everything back.
Just the worst quasi-Polish accent. Just fake Eastern European. I'm doing pretty good. We're trapped in the middle of a polar vortex.
I went out to go grab a soda before we started
How
recording.
is it outside? Not good?
It's truly so bad out there.
Okay. I also, I bought a lot of caffeine pills from the internet, which arrived today. So I have approximately 75,000 milligrams of caffeine in my backpack right now. I'm a little nervous about that. We're going to see what happens.
Are you going to, you remember that episode of Saved by the Bell with
Jesse
the
Spano? I'm so excited! I'm so excited! I'm so scared!
Eric, those caffeine pills, they're not love, I say as I'm chunking a monster Red Bull.
They give me energy, they make me feel good inside.
But fuck yeah, it's very cold out there.
It's not good.
And our office is right on the pier, so we're getting all that
river.
On that fucking water wind.
We got that wild water wind. Baby.
We got a solid 20-minute walk to, or probably 10, 15 walk to the subway, and it's going to be unpleasant.
I'm going to say it's better going back to the subway than in the morning walking to your job in just directly into a frozen hell wind.
That's very true. So I'm realizing we went live, we started recording, and I have not plugged my computer in, so I'm going to have you vamp while I do that.
I'm a vamp. What
different than that.
Okay, I'm going to use words to talk to our audience.
Okay, tell you what, actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to set you up with a prompt question.
Okay.
We've talked about this before, but just to set it up.
Sure.
Eric, how do you feel in regards to space aliens?
I love them. Is that the whole okay, that's the whole prompt. Here's the thing, listener. I think space aliens are almost definitely real. I think there are some crazy abduction stories. I don't know what the deal with them is. I think what's weird is that a lot of them tend to happen in North America. They tend to have a lot of strange shared elements like missing time and weird markings on people's bodies, of which there are many photographs. Were these extraterrestrials? Was it government experiments? Was it just backcountry kooks looking for a little publicity? I don't know. I'm not sure. Here we go. We're charged in. We're locked and loaded.
We're locked and loaded.
Brian, I mean, what do you think? What's your take on the space alien stuff?
Well, so here's the thing. What if I told you, not only are aliens real, they have walked among us on Earth and are coming back.
I would definitely believe you.
Say no more.
I would 100% believe you.
Okay, so my buddy Trace Dean, who's a very good comic book writer man.
Are you saying Trace Dean or Trey Steen?
Trace, Tres Dean.
Okay.
Very good comic book writer. You can check him out on Twitter. He sent me an article with just like, this seems like something you guys would probably want to talk about.
Great.
And it's a Atlas Obscura article from 2016. And the headline is The Fascinating 80s Public Access Films Produced by a California UFO Cult.
Here, I have a question. If these guys can get on public access, why aren't we on public access?
We totally could, dude. I've late night texted you, like, hear me out. Public access.
Yeah, and I late night texted you back immediately. Yeah.
And then I didn't follow up at all, but man,
neither.
Now I'm going to do it.
We should do it. Let's get on public access.
Let's get on fucking public access.
That
Fuck
rules.
this noise.
That rules. Yeah, okay. All right, so what's the deal with these kooks?
Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I would actually love to play for you one of the videos I found.
Okay.
On and then we're probably going to spend this whole hour falling down this hole.
Sure.
I want to get your initial impressions just based on this initial, let's say pitch video.
Okay.
I think that's the best way to describe it.
Is it like their pitch to public access?
No, it's their pitch to us to getting
to join.
to like find out more about it. Get their literature.
I'd love to know. Are they still around, may I ask?
They are, in fact, still around.
Wow.
As far as I know. I do not know how active or popular they are, but their website is active and has like their copyright on the website looks straight out of 2002.
Sure.
But the copyright is updated or whatever the word for it would
current.
be. It's current up to 2018.
Let's reach. I would love to get one of these guys on the pod. If you're in this cult that we're about to mock and you would like to come on our pod to rebut our parody of your way of life.
And we're totally open to that. Like
Yeah.
we're totally, hey, you were an asshole. Like we'll be very sorry.
I actually truly know nothing about this, so maybe I'm speaking too soon. Okay, here we go.
So I'm starting off the video
By
and it
2001, the last barrier to space will be overcome. By 2001, an interstellar spacecraft from the star cluster Pleiades will arrive on Earth. By 2001, the Space Brothers will be helping Earth prepare to become the 33rd member of an
Space
interplanetary.
Bros.
so there's so much to unpack
There's a lot
already.
happening. They're like in like an intergalactic disco kind of situation.
We start off in space.
Yeah, we're in space.
As the year 2001 flies by. And then we go into a spaceship that it's a techno disco spaceship where I presume we will see a door has opened on this ship. And I presume that we will find the Space Brothers.
What is the Space Bros? The Space Bros.
Space Bros.
That seems like an alternate name for our podcast.
Yeah, I feel like we really made a mistake.
Yeah, hang on, I have a question. Do we know the official name of this group?
Uranius.
Here's I'm seeing, I just want to say, just so we don't get this wrong, I'm seeing Uranius on this video. In another video on the up next section, I'm seeing Children of the Stars, Unarius documentary. Do we know?
I do not know. I guess we'll find out.
Okay, yeah, maybe they'll say.
Confederation. Sound fantastic? It is, and it's true.
Greetings, friends. I am Uriel, and we are Unarius and preparing the Earth people for the great...
Unarius is what she said.
Space
So there is
landing.
a lady now on the screen. She's credited as Uriel, founder, director of the Uranius Educational Foundation. And she just looks like a grandma.
Imagine like an old Southern belle just went to space.
Right, she's got like a high-cowled sci-fi.
Yeah.
She looks very kindly, and she's talking about space stuff.
She has a crown, it seems like, of some kind.
Is that a crown or is that her hair?
I don't know. It's a hair crown.
Okay, so this actually is... So Uriel is her Earth name. She prefers Uriel, but her Earth name is Ruth Norman.
Sure.
And
I would also prefer Uriel.
Right. So her deal is that she is actually from space.
Okay.
She has she was given an Earth body to be more so that we would be more comfortable around her.
That's considerate.
She married another person from another world.
Sure.
And they started this educational center to get Earth ready for when we join galactic civilization.
Huh.
In 2001.
Okay.
So mark that on your calendar.
It's happened.
Landing in 2001. We have great understanding, teaching, and learning that the Earth from that time on will be a totally different place to live.
Wait, can we pause it?
Man will learn to live at peace.
Do we know when is this video happening? What year?
This probably would have been the 1980s.
Okay. So they gave themselves a little bit of a runway.
Right.
I feel like it's one of those things when you're like procrastinating, you always feel like it's going to be further away than it is. Like in the 80s, like we'll figure it out by 2001. We'll
I don't
know what to do.
Right. By then, the computers will be sentient and evil and
Yeah.
locking what's his name in an airlock.
Sure.
I can't let you do that, Dave.
Right.
So yeah, it made total sense of like this will probably pan out by
They
then.
were probably really banking on Y2K. They probably thought that's like the Sunday night snow day where you like didn't start the report and you're like, it's fine. We're going to tomorrow. There's not going to be a society anymore. None of our printers will work. This whole thing will be great.
That's perfect. Yeah, that'll work out great.
Okay.
All right, so we're going back in. So we're kind of in like a field right now, a real like hippie style.
It looks nice.
It looks actually very pleasant. I kind of want to join this learning center.
I would love to.
With his brother, instead of trying to outdo him in everything that he attempts.
That's a good message.
The future
We
of
see
the
Earth.
world, and this is the truth, the future of the Earth world is positive, progressive. We promise you, we brothers of the light and space, promise you, infinitely and definitely, that the future of the Earth world will be a positive, progressive. And when they land...
I mean, that's sort of nice.
It's a nice message.
I mean, like, hey, the aliens are going to come and it's going to be great.
There have been worse cult message. Like, she's not trying to start a race war.
We have 20 years before we have to eliminate an entire race.
Yeah, she's not. This is not like Helter. This is just a nice old space lady saying that
gonna be great.
things are gonna be all right. Like my actual grandma didn't say things that were that different. She just didn't have as cool of a collar.
So I guess what my question is going to be was there, and I genuinely don't know the answer to this. What's the hard sell? Like, where's the money come in? Was this a get rich scheme?
Oh, you mean like you gotta pay to get into the inner sanctum?
Right, that's what I want to know.
I hope they have a compound of some kind.
Oh, we'll dive into their website. I saw the homepage of their website and then did no further research.
Let me ask you that. Like, do you think it's one of those things? In a way, I feel like every grandma is kind of a cult leader. Like they just want to get you inside. They want you to never leave. They want you to stay by their side forever.
Eric, is your grandma an actual cult leader?
Yes. Yeah, she is a Scientologist, neither here nor there. No, I just mean they want you to stay. They feed you. You can't go outside. It's bad and dangerous. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that checks out. Okay, so we're back above the Earth, and Uriel here is explaining how great everything's going to be.
It's going to be good.
It will be a day of days. Can you imagine what it would be like to have these 33,000 very intelligent, advanced, spiritual beings to come?
Oh, that's the other thing. It's not a race or like a species of alien. It is a whole galactic community that we're going to join.
Oh, that's cool.
Like, we'll be ready for it then, and they can come down and like, hey, oh, by the way, there's a whole world.
We've been waiting for you. It's like the Earth's sort of like Sweet 16.
Right.
Okay.
Like, you're not chill enough right now, but you're gonna get chill.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna come and like, if we're gonna party.
I will say, if I was like a peaceful intergalactic alien League of Nations, I might hold off on Earth for a little bit.
Yeah. Let's see if they sort some stuff out.
We would definitely probably try to nuke the first like party peace emissary, just like filled with cool sex bots. Just like kill it.
Nuke it from space.
Yeah.
That's what the Space Force is for.
Yeah, just give us a couple decades.
Right. So yeah, any aliens hearing this, give us a little bit.
Yeah.
Give us a little bit. Uriel hasn't done all of her work yet.
Except me and Brian, we're chill as fuck.
We're chill as fuck. Let us hang out on a spaceship.
Yeah.
We don't gotta hang out. Okay. Picture this.
Sure.
You and I, in the middle of doing this podcast,
Okay.
were abducted onto a chill party alien spaceship. Not a bad thing. No
Yeah.
invasive probing.
Yeah, okay.
Just like, yo, what up? You guys seem chill.
Yep.
Let's hang.
Yeah.
Let's party. How soon are we kicked off of that spaceship?
Like immediately. Definitely. Not only are we kicked off the spaceship, but the ship itself turns around and brings the news back to the home planet that as a species, we should just be crossed off the list. Like, if this is what it is...
It's 2 seconds in, one of us knocks something over and says, is this important?
Yeah, just like accidentally groping an alien because like we don't realize that it's like an erogenous zone on this weird gelatinous ooze.
We'd be sorry.
Yeah, I wouldn't do it on purpose.
No, of course
I feel
not.
real bad.
Of course not. Oh man, maybe we shouldn't be emissaries for Earth.
Let's give it a shot.
Let's try it.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, we're back.
Down into this negative consciousness, this negative atmosphere, the whole world will immediately have a step up, and a big one. And it will be a wonderful thing, and I can hardly wait. Whether or not you believe
There's a saucer
in spacecraft,
that's very
whether you are aware
techno-y.
and conscious
Yeah, I
of
mean,
the
I'm
many,
pretty impressed
many
by the
thousands
special effects.
of higher intelligent super beings that are projecting
That's a
their
pretty cool
love and their
super
light and their intelligence to the
Super
earth
being
world.
was like an orange,
Whether you're
bald
aware
person
Yeah,
of
just a
these
man with a robe.
so-called
talking to a caveman.
Yep.
happenings, do above all things believe and be aware that we brothers all, one and all, and we number in the many
Uriel is now in space.
we are projecting to you with all of our hearts the infinite love that stems from the most high dimensions.
She's got like a cool, sparkly space gown.
And
Read
she
about
just
the
disappears
reality
into
of
sparkles.
extraterrestrial life and the future of Earth within an interplanetary confederation in a new book, Preparation for the Landing, by cosmic visionary Uriel.
So they throw the literature up on the screen, and man, believe me, I looked for it.
Is it around?
I couldn't find it,
Nothing
man.
on Amazon?
I didn't look that hard.
Okay.
I did a cursory Google search, didn't see anything on the front
Oh,
page.
you mean the Universal Internet Bookseller? No, I didn't check there.
Nope. I mean, I do not believe this was formally published by
yeah,
anyone,
yeah,
but I
yeah.
bet we could find it on eBay or something. If anyone has a copy of this book, please send it to
Please
us.
send it in.
The book is called Preparation for Landing by Uriel.
Fuck.
Published by the Unarius Educational Foundation. Call 619-444-7062 for more information.
That's not an active number, right?
That can't be an actor. I just had I feel like Eric and I both like turned to each other and had the same like look in our eyes of we gotta
Should I
call
call
that.
that number right now?
Should we call that number literally right now?
Right now. On
Eric.
the air.
Eric,
Dude,
we gotta call that number
How do I
right
just
now.
do it from my phone? Or we do it from a computer? I can do it from my phone.
I think you're gonna have to do it from your phone this time.
Okay.
But like we gotta call that number literally right fucking now.
Let's do it right now. Let's just see what it is.
Because I bet it's not active.
It can't be. I hope it's just very like a well-staffed. All right, 619-44. Actually, I'm not. Should I even read it out loud on the air in case it's like not?
It's on this YouTube video.
Sure. 619-444-7062. Here we go.
Eric is. Sorry about that. We got a Skype call, but we'll get to that in a minute. Phone's ringing.
Welcome to the Unary Security Line.
Oh my God.
Hours are Tuesday through Saturday from 10:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. We are closed on Sunday and Monday. Please leave a message and your call will be returned as soon as possible. También se puede dejar un mensaje en español.
They got a Spanish line. I'm not even gonna leave a message.
No, I don't want to
call
ruin it.
Back during the hours.
Yeah.
I feel like this deserves a full, part 3.
Yeah, we're gonna have to talk about this more because oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's crazy.
In no universe did I think that was gonna be an active
I'm
number.
gonna save it in my phone.
I am in a full. Granted, it's the giant Red Bull I drank, but I'm in full. What the fuck just happened?
I'm really pumped. So what did it's till 4 p.m.?
I guess so. Yeah.
Not open on Sundays.
But they're open on Saturdays, baby.
They're open on Saturdays, baby. I mean, I'll call during the workday, man. I'm trying to prepare for the landing, my dude.
We gotta get fucking ready, dog.
Unarian Education Center. Is Uriel still alive?
No, Uriel died in 1993.
Fuck, she didn't even make the 2001.
No.
Oh, man. It's a bummer. She seems like a nice lady.
I'm into it, man.
As long as they didn't do any fucked up stuff.
Well, that's what I want to, before we throw our
Oh,
full
yeah,
endorsement.
go on board. Yeah, like she killed half the...
As far as I know, no ritual suicides or anything like that.
Yeah.
But yeah. Okay, we got a Skype call coming up. So let's take it.
Yeah, let's do it.
Hello, you're on the line with Brian and Eric. Who's this?
This is Carl.
Carl, what's up, buddy?
Carl, what's up, man?
How are you?
Doing well. Hey, Carl, do you have any opinions on the Uranus space landing cult?
The what?
Well, man, we've fallen down an incredible rabbit hole.
Yeah, I don't know if you just logged in. We discovered a series of videos from the 80s from the Unarian space cult.
Oh, they're in San Diego, right?
Yeah, I
somewhere
think
close
so.
by, yeah.
I've been to their church before.
Carl, shut up. No way.
Wow, the synchronicities are adding up.
I moved to the East Coast in early 2001. The Navy brought me here.
Yeah.
But for 15 years before that, I was stationed in various places in and around San Diego.
Wow.
And if it's the one I'm thinking of, the Unarius Church, their big main building is over in I think it's El Cajon, which is a little
yes,
bit east of San
that's
Diego.
it.
That is it. Yeah. That's
Okay, yeah.
the location of the
I
number
went
just
there.
found.
I went into the lobby a couple times. They used to give tours. I would always miss the tours, but they had this little kitschy gift shop, and oh yeah, it was weird. It's weird as you would think. Yes. Yeah.
Are they chill, or are they like a sinister, more Scientology kind
They're-
of deal?
I did not get the who's the other ones? The ones who committed suicide?
Oh, the
That's
Hale-Bop guys?
That's like the
Yeah,
Heaven's
yeah,
Gate.
the
Heaven's
yeah.
Gate, Heaven's Gate.
I didn't get that vibe from them,
Yeah.
but I just had this vibe that I don't want to get sued or anything, but
Yeah.
I would get this weird vibe that if you worked your way high enough up into the group, they would do wife swapping and shit like that.
Sure.
If it's just kinky shit, that's fine.
I feel like that's always the secret in the inner sanctum. It's like, we just kind of fuck each other's spouses, I guess. We do some drugs. I'm like all right.
The space stuff. We
how
still
did you
believe
find
in the
them?
space stuff, but it's mostly about the wife fucking.
Yeah.
How did you find them?
A buddy sent me an article, and I've been fascinated about it all day.
Yeah, they're an interesting group, and they have it's weird. There's this weird like a triangular intersection, and their building sits at like the top of this triangle intersection.
Huh.
So they have
And
a
on the
building, so they're making money. So this is a money-making endeavor.
Yeah, it is, and you can tell you found the place because the outside, the walls are covered with these like crazy murals of ladies with big hair and gowns and Star Brothers.
hell
And,
yeah.
Oh yeah,
Star
it's
Brothers.
crazy.
Yeah.
Star Brothers.
These videos, Carl, they're videos on YouTube. If you look them up on YouTube, these videos are like, it's just like one big space disco party led by a Southern Belle.
That I want to be at.
Yeah, it looks great. Looks real fun.
They had. I didn't watch them all the time, but the main, I can't remember which company it was, but the main cable company in D.C. had one of their channels, like federal law says they have to.
The public their
They
public
had-
access videos.
Yeah.
They had one of their channels set aside for like public access stuff, and it was like every other Sunday at like 4 p.m. or something. The Unarian guys would be on for an hour, and it was always fun to watch.
They put on a show.
So they
Yeah, they do.
based on the limited research I was doing, basically they would do these public access videos where they had their members reenact their past lives, totally unscripted, and they're unbelievable.
That's amazing.
So that came along right before Whose Line Is It Anyway, right? Is that where we're going?
yeah.
It's people often credit Del Close with some improv, like founding, maybe not founding, but really perfecting improv. But no, it was the Uranian space
They
cult.
nailed it. I was waiting in a doctor's office, and
Wild. Carl, I'm so glad you knew exactly what I was
this
talking
is
about.
amazing. You're just like a magnet for the esoteric and the strange.
Carl should be doing a podcast.
Yeah, Carl, you take over for
Everyone
one of us.
else says it's the weird, not the esoteric. I don't know.
Yeah. Fair. So what's up, man? We're glad you called in. Your email and our correspondence, we felt like, was so packed full of just interesting little nuggets that we wanted to just have you on again, and we're happy you obliged, and yeah.
Sure. Do you want to do this on the phone here, or do you want to try Skype? Just keep doing this.
This works for
We're going live right now, so if this works okay for you.
yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
Cool. I mean, we could dive in pretty much anywhere. I was super interested in your Navy ghost story.
One sec. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. I wrote this down just to. This was the summer of 1991 in San Diego. I was attached to an old ship. She's no longer around. God rest her soul. USS Okinawa. She was commissioned back in the Kennedy administration.
Okay.
And in the summer of 91, we had recently returned from the first Gulf War, and we needed some really, really bad yard work. And then we were set to deploy again back to the Gulf in January 2002. So here we are in NASCO Shipyards, which is a terrible, icky, nasty place. Don't ever go there.
Okay.
And I don't remember which weekend day, but it was a weekend duty day, Saturday or Sunday. And I had drawn the mid-watch this particular day, which meant I was on the quarterdeck from midnight to 4 a.m. And I was first class at the time. I was an E6, and I had a junior guy working with me on the quarterdeck. He was a second class. For some reason, I still remember he was a gunner's mate. I don't know why. This many years on, I still remember he was a gunner's mate, second class.
Yeah.
So anyway, watch was uneventful, pretty quiet. We both get off watch. We're relieved at 4 a.m.
Yeah.
I go down to the main mess deck, which is closed, but the E6s had their own little, like, mini little corner of the mess deck. We had a refrigerator and milk and some Cokes and snacks and cereal and stuff.
Right.
So I was going to get a bowl of cereal or something before I took a nap before Reveille at 6.
Yeah.
And so I'm walking towards the first class mess, and suddenly I don't remember seeing him as I was walking toward, but suddenly I saw this from the back walking away from me. I saw this kid
Okay.
walking away from me in the same uniform we stood to watch in, which was summer whites. Short sleeve, white cotton shirt, white cotton trousers, Dixie cup hat, the usual sailor stuff.
Sure.
He was walking away from me, maybe 25 feet away, maybe 20 feet away. He's close.
Okay.
And he's walking away from me down this long P-way, which was well lit. The main mess decks were closed. They didn't open until like 5:45 for watchstanders. And so I called out to him. I said, "Hey, Guns, you want me to get you something from the mess? You know, a bowl of cereal or something? The mess decks are closed, blah, blah, blah." He just kept walking. And I thought, that's weird. And then he just disappeared. Like, boop, he was gone. And I went, oh, fuck, what was that? Sorry. But it was like he took like 2 more steps after I called out to him, and he was gone. Just like a switch. He didn't fade. He didn't turn to a cloud. He just was gone.
Right.
And I went, oh crap! It's 4:00 in the morning, and I've been up all night. That's it. Yeah, that's it. But I always knew that maybe that wasn't it, and maybe there was something else involved. It was weird, and because he was so close. I mean, he was 20 feet away from me.
So so you're kind of walking down this hallway towards this sort of smaller mess that you guys maintain for snacks and stuff. You see this figure pass you. You turn.
I was walking towards the mess, and suddenly I realized he's in front of me. He was just there. I didn't.
Oh God! So he's walking away from you, but in the same direction you're going.
In the same direction I'm going, yeah.
And then he just.
And I notice he's there.
Yeah.
So then I call out to him. He takes another couple steps, and then boop, he's gone. And I was like, oh, what was that? That was weird.
Woof. So he literally, this thing or this person just literally sort of blinks into existence in front of you and then back out. I'm almost imagining like a hologram turning on and then.
There was no flashes of light. There was no pyrotechnics. There was no noise. He was gone. Boop.
That's so strange. And no interaction. Did you get any sort of weird feeling or?
No. Except afterwards when I went, oh God, what was that? Yeah.
Holy crap.
But it was, see, and sailors are a superstitious lot.
Yep.
We have all kinds of, just Google sailor superstitions, and the list is long, let me tell you.
Aren't there all sorts of rituals, like the first time you cross the equator or the first time you...
Yes.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. So, and it's pretty much everywhere I've been in the Navy, any station ashore or any ship that's been around for any significant period of time, they will have their own story or 2 or 3 about something odd. They all do. They all will. Guaranteed. That's
so. I have a corresponding kind of spooky tale in regards to the high seas. So I have a very good friend of mine was in the Coast Guard, and he recently got out, and he did a tour up in Alaska. And he's into metal and like death metal and all that stuff, but he's not really like you watch the X-Files or whatever, but he's not like a big occult guy. But there was a kid. The Coast Guard is a really interesting service, and it definitely attracts some interesting people to it.
Yeah, I work with him in my job now, and it certainly does.
Yeah.
You meet some very interesting people in the Coast Guard, yes.
Absolutely. Overall, great guys, but definitely also some interesting characters. But so there was a kid on his boat. They're basically cruising around the Bering Strait in like ice water, kind of dangerous waters, trying to look for fishermen and stuff in trouble, just patrolling. And there's a kid on the boat who is actually literally like a wannabe practicing magician. Has like book of spells, like all that crazy stuff.
Uh-oh.
And everybody on the boat is just like giving him shit. Like they're just making fun of him. Nobody takes it seriously. There was one very Catholic Mexican-American kid who did not like it, was not cool with this at all. They're about 3 days out maybe, and the kid, I don't know, he does some weird ritual. A day later, they're in the middle of the ocean. They're not inside of land, just basically on the bridge of the ship, foot.
No.
Ravens start flying into the windows
Oh, dear.
on the bridge. And this
Nothing
kid
weird about that.
takes his book and fucking throws it over the side. And he's like, you and your fucking book. You better relax.
That's some weird shit,
Crazy,
man.
crazy story. So yeah, superstitions. Yeah, after that, though, I mean, they made fun of him. They didn't take it seriously. But after that, the book was gone. He was not allowed to do any more of that stuff on board.
I think that's entirely fair. Carl, thank you so much for calling in.
That's you're welcome. Thank you.
I hope you call in again, or we can dive more into some stuff. Because man, you are my favorite caller by far.
Like when?
We'll figure it out. We'll correspond over email. But like, man, I got so many topics. Like, we gotta check in with Carl.
Gotta check in with Carl.
Dude,
I could fill in an hour easy. So just let me know when.
great. Maybe we'll just have you on as a proper guest one time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dude,
Sure.
thank you again.
Sure.
Alrighty.
Man, Carl's the best.
Carl's great. Of course he knew the UNAR. I mean, that's
Of course he did.
yeah.
Carl is gonna be our go-to like correspondent on everything, and like we're just gonna cut to Carl.
Yeah.
Dude, unbelievable. So we got to get back to this space cult.
Okay, let's
Right.
do the space cult.
Like, we can't not talk about this space cult. I'm obsessed with them.
Yeah. It's crazy that their number is still working.
We're gonna have to find, like, there's definitely gonna be a part 2 on this one where we've actually done some extensive research.
Yeah, we should call them.
So should we watch one of their actual videos?
Yeah, I think so. What is this like a fantasy movie?
So what this is one of their public access videos where they relive their past. Because that's the thing, humans hop from body to body, like kind of just their spirits
Yeah.
taking, sort of like new forms.
Yeah.
And so you remember your past lives.
Yeah.
Through actually making these videos. They don't always know them when they go into them.
Right.
How they get all this interesting costuming together, I'm not sure. But let's. So this video is literally from the Unarius Academy of Science, their YouTube channel.
Okay.
Which, oh boy, we're gonna dive into that. This has 14,000 views and was uploaded in 2014.
Is their channel still is it still active?
Let's investigate, shall we?
Yeah.
So let's see. We got their header video. So we're on their YouTube page right now. Their last video.
1,300 subs.
Their last video was uploaded 2 months ago. The Mother Goose Parade 2018.
Hell yeah.
Okay, I know what we're watching first. It's a Mother Goose Parade 2018, baby.
Paris Academy of Science.
No way.
I just get the privilege of driving.
Really? To the parade?
Okay, so we're outside some sort of
Yes.
Nice.
We're
facility.
leading the parade.
A Star Wipe has gone by that says Mother Goose Parade 2018. We're skipping through. Oh boy. Okay, so there is a station wagon. We're in the middle of a street. It's I don't know what parade this is. I guess it's the Mother Goose Parade.
Well, hang on. What's funny about this parade is, like, normally when you think of a parade, you think of just a big, long line, a procession of many, many people. They appear to have cleared the streets for literally just a station wagon with a papier-mâché UFO on top and four women.
Trumpeting. I don't believe those are live trumpets. I believe the trumpets are added to this video afterwards. But, and there's a golf cart swinger. I don't understand. There's people here to watch this.
There's definitely they have a police escort.
But the UFO is opening. The UFO in the station wagon is opening up.
Oh, that's sick. That's pretty cool. Whoa.
Oh my God, doves.
That's actually they've managed to contain like an entire flock of doves inside of this very small UFO.
There are an impressive amount of doves.
A lot of doves coming out of that thing.
But you're right. I don't know. Is there more to this parade? Is this their parade?
I don't know. There's nothing else there though.
All right, I'm looking up right now. Mother
Very
Goose
triumphant, symphonic kind of music.
Okay, we got the Mother Goose Parade. The Mother Goose Parade in downtown El Cajon is one of the largest parades south of the not south, west. California's west. Having some trouble there. No, so this is a real parade.
Yeah.
Like, so this is just a thing in that parade.
So they're just one. Oh, one of the ladies.
Well, we're here to represent that Earth has a positive future, and we actually walked with our Unaria Space Cat. It's a 1969 Cadillac, and it's got
Hell yeah.
Very nice looking older lady.
spaceships. And Unaria's had contact with advanced intelligent beings on other planets in our galaxy in the 70s, and they're willing and able to come and help us here when we're ready. So we know that we're going to have a positive future, and so we're trying to show that we're turning on our green light of welcome for these space brothers and sisters. I should also add that
Wild.
They seem very pleasant and nice. And what if they're right?
What if they're right?
What if legit they went to the chill party spaceship and they're like, all right, guys, just time to spread the word. When you guys are chill, we're going to come down and hang.
And we're not chill.
We're not chill.
Getting
We
it
just
together.
we don't believe the message.
Fuck.
We fucked up.
We fucked up.
We fucked
We
up.
fucked up, man.
We fucked up.
Okay.
I will say this. I don't get a creepy vibe. I don't get an insidious kind of weird vibe from them.
No.
They almost seem like they're cosplaying.
Right. I'm with you. I
It
know
almost
exactly
feels
what
like
you
a
mean.
Star Trek LARP.
What I gotta ask, what I gotta know though, is there is a documentary, and it's only about 11 to 14 minutes. And that's what the article was really about. It was really an interview about that documentary. But they interview some people who are in it and like talk about kind of what it's done for them. And what I want to know is like, what do their like coworkers think of them? Are they odd ducks, or are they otherwise really straight and
I
narrow?
would love to work with a Unarian. If we just had Unarians in our office, like one Unarian.
Yeah, I mean, I'd be curious, but would it be a little like, yeah, no, and that's that guy.
I feel like they gotta give you
you
the spiel at least one time.
Don't get Steve talking about the Unarian shit.
Like
He won't
he's gonna
stop.
give you the Space Bros Universal peace spiel. Just humor him.
But I guess that's where the question is Steve a cool guy, plays board games, and likes craft beer?
I think so.
And he only gets into this Unarian stuff if you get him started?
Yeah,
or
he loves to talk about it, but he'll do. He has other hobbies. You know what I mean? Maybe plays a little Minecraft.
You think?
Goes hiking. Like he's a well-balanced guy. Just the Unarian thing is something that's important to him.
Man, I like this guy.
Yeah, I think
I wanna hang out with this guy.
Steve is probably a cool dude.
Okay, so we should...
I am curious before we move on. So Carl did mention that they've got a building.
They've got a building.
They've clearly got money for a 69 Cadillac with a UFO on top and a flock of doves to release every year.
Right, so there's got to be some income.
We got to follow the money, right?
Right. Are they a nonprofit, like a church?
I don't know, but where's the money coming? Like,
Where's the money coming from?
Dues? Is it like, you know what I mean?
Right. That's what we got to... That's our investigation. Should we look into that, or should we...
Launch the vid. I'm going to look up their website.
Great.
See what's going on there.
Great. Okay, so this video is titled Creativity for AVAM. AVAM, and I don't know what AVAM is. We're opened on a pretty close shot of maybe a caveman?
Mm-hmm.
A shirtless man leaning on a stick. He appears to be outside.
Seems very sad.
My fear toward you is only my guilt of facing my destructive past.
He's a... Okay, now there's a spaceship, the disco spaceship.
And each one will tell you how they individually conceive the infinite love from this being.
It looks like there's a bridge. He's slowly walking up the bridge. Oh, and there's Uriel on like a crystal throne in a white dress and a headdress.
And your people may relate to her closely. We call her the Elder. However, in her true spiritual self, she is known by the Brothers of Light as the Prince of the Realm, Uriel.
So Uriel isn't just from, she's the Prince of the Realm.
I think what's happening here is Uriel that we see, the Southern Belle Uriel, is but one manifestation of this infinite love being.
Interesting.
So the guy's going up the ramp. The caveman is going up the ramp into some kind of warm love space embrace.
Disco heaven.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Looks like Uriel's arrived, and now she's in pink.
This would be a sick music video.
Right? I sure wish I had some herbal assistance while watching this.
Yeah, same.
The caveman is now looking out into infinite disco space.
A little more hopeful now.
He's looking pretty pumped. There's a shimmering light, and it's Uriel again, and she's in a very sparkly space dress.
Hang on, I know what we gotta get. I know what we have to find right now.
What do we have to find right now?
Ruth Norman granted interviews. This is from the Wikipedia page.
Great.
Ruth Norman, a.k.a. Uriel, granted interviews, appeared on Late Night with David Letterman.
What?
And the Dave Susskind Show. And kept very up-to-date technologically with a video production studio built in the late 1970s. Honestly, it shows. These videos are pretty
The production value is pretty solid.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Carl Coons from the chat says, cue the gay disco music.
Hell yeah. I want to party on this spaceship.
Like, literally, just a shout-out to the Brooklyn listeners. This is basically just like the inside of House of Yes. Is what, if House of Yes was launched into space, that's like what this is, basically.
Hell yes. Love to party.
This is me after like 12 Bud Lights walking into House of Yes. That's just the dumb, primitive caveman into just an infinite interdimensional love palace that I can't even understand.
So good.
Yeah.
So good.
Just beautiful humans who've transcended gender just spinning from the ceiling on various apparatuses.
Oh, do we have to see if we can find that David Letterman interview?
I think we should. Can we search Ruth Norman, David Letterman? If we can find this. I don't know. Here's the thing. I don't know if it's a cult.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't find, unfortunately, the video. I'll have to look for it more extensively. But would you not describe this as a cult?
Let me look up, because here's the thing. There's specific criteria that make a cult a cult.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like having just goofy beliefs that may or may not be true and are probably not true is not enough to qualify you for a cult.
I guess that's true.
You know what I mean? Let's see here. Hang on, let me pull this up and we'll see.
Where's the money though? Where's that money coming from? I want to know if this is a predatory money thing.
I'm curious about that too.
Like, are they shysters or are they like into this? Like, the Warrens are 1,000% shysters. Tony Sparrow, come on our show.
We gotta get Tony on.
We gotta get Tony
on. Okay, so there's subcategories of cult. We've got your classic destructive cult, which is where members have, through deliberate action, physically injured or killed other members of their own group or other people. There is your classic doomsday cult.
Ah, of course.
It's an expression which is used to describe groups that believe in apocalypticism and millenarianism.
Kind of the vanilla of your
That's
cults.
a classic. So what's interesting, here's what I like about these guys. I'll give it to these guys, the Unarians. They're not saying the world is going to end.
No.
They're saying the world's going to get so rad.
It's going to be so much better than... Yeah, that fucking rules.
Yeah, it's going to be great. Like, you don't have to really do anything
that we know of so far.
That's true. I hope this doesn't take just the darkest turn. You don't have to do anything except murder your children in their sleep.
Right.
And then just wait.
I can't believe that's not on the front page of the website.
I know. Yeah, they tend to hide that stuff. So this is kind of on the borderline of a but it's like a reverse doomsday cult.
It's an awesome days cult.
Then there's political cults, and if this is a political cult, it's just a very positive one.
Yeah.
It seems like.
Fuck. These guys rule.
Yeah, they're dodging everything. There's polygamous cults.
We don't know that they don't do that.
Yeah, they could do that. They could.
Which, hey,
it seems like they would be into that.
If everyone's into that, fucking party down.
Yeah, party
not
down.
the racist cults. Oh God, not the racist cults.
Brian
The polyamory cults. If everyone's having a good time with the sex stuff, then proceed. The racist cults, no.
I think they're not racist at all.
I don't think so.
think
I haven't seen
probably
any evidence of that.
Anti-racist. Terrorist cults?
Also, no.
I don't think so.
I saw the doves. They were lovely.
Yeah. I think that's there's definitely a set of criteria that have to do with like transparency of information, the ease with which you let members leave the organization.
That's true.
And, like financial coercion and stuff. So I don't know. But so far, I'm ready to join. I'm fine with these guys.
Eric's going to call with the full intention of, hello, where do I send a check?
I love the bit of me like kind of cult shopping. Like I know I want to join a group that will round out my identity. I just don't know which one. I'm shopping. I'm open for biz.
We don't have a coworker who's in a Uranian cult.
This
So it's
is
got to
true.
be you.
Let's just say this. If you would like me to solicit me to join your group or cult or strange church, just send an email to brianandericpod@gmail.com. Please detail the relative benefits. I'm shopping around. I'd like
Eric's
to hear
a
your
free
pitch.
agent.
Yeah, I'm out there. I'm playing the field, baby.
Good God. I feel like we've barely cracked the surface of
We
this.
got to call this number.
We got it. Oh, fuck.
We got to follow the money. We didn't even follow the money. We're 50 minutes in.
We didn't even find the money to follow it.
We don't even know where to buy their book. I'm trying to give them money to get their book. Don't know where to even do that.
Okay, hang on. Real fast. We got to dive into their website.
Yeah.
We can't get out of here without like looking at their actual website.
Yeah, I'm going to... Okay. They've been classified as a religion. Oh, wait. Unarius as an organization is strongly opposed to its common classification as a religion. Unarians consider their teaching or beliefs as a science and not a religion. Again, this is from the Wikipedia page. And assert that they practice a science that teaches the spiritual understanding of high-energy physics and reincarnation. They don't have a hierarchical structure, priests, clergy, initiation rites, weekly services, or ceremonies.
Weird.
Huh.
I can't find a ton on their website as far as like a mission statement, but oh boy, I found the online store.
What do we got?
We got books, we got DVDs and MP4s, we got audio CDs and MP3s, Starship pin, pendant, greeting cards, artist shop, and membership.
Wow.
Oh, buddy.
$50 for membership?
Is that an annual thing? Okay, here we go. Get this. Membership in Unarius. As a member of Unarius, you will receive 20% discount on books, CDs, MP3s, DVDs, and MP4s. Transmission received from the Uranius Brothers of Light. Subscription to the Unarius e-news flashes via email. Unarius membership card. Unarius logo emblem pins.
We should at least get a poster. These pins do look pretty neat. Pretty sharp.
Is it just a... You can't run an operation like this just on a one-time $50 membership, right?
Well, you get a 20% discount on all the merch.
So they just sell merch?
Yeah, I think they're selling merch.
Oh, fuck.
That's
my
it.
rule. Well, how do you have a whole fucking building on that?
I don't know, man. Maybe real estate was real cheap in El Cajon in the 70s.
Maybe. Fuck.
You know?
And if they're not, are they classified officially as a religion? Even if they reject it, do they take like the non-profit?
It seems that they are.
We're not a religion, but like we'll have the government.
No, like in terms of government, like tax purposes, I believe technically they are.
Right. Okay. I think we're about to spend a lot of money on the Unarius Academy of Science.
We should get at least one poster.
I want the pin.
Yeah.
I want a membership.
Yeah, the pin's pretty cool.
It seems that I don't have a thing like this. Doesn't seem like an annual subscription.
I think it's a one-time thing.
We got some books here. We got Infinite Contact, Roots of the Earthman.
I'd love to know about the roots of the Earthman.
Okay, the book we got here is The Dawning of a New Age for Mankind on Earth began in 156,000 years ago with the landing on Earth of 11 space beings from the planet Lemuria. There's a really good Brooklyn band called Lemuria. That's probably what that is. The visit of these Lemurian masters to Aboriginal mankind, validated by through the psychic memory of Dan Smith, was planned to help them understand the nature of spiritual life. Well,
we should like do a whole episode on Lemuria because it pops up in a lot of weird esoteric belief systems.
Well, I guess we're looking into that.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, all this episode was just throwing some stuff at the wall that we need to research further. God damn.
Yeah, we tried to go down one rabbit hole, but instead we just discovered a warren of rabbit holes.
Eric, we're lost in the dungeon of this Uranian alien cult. Man, get this. There's disco floors. There's sparkling dresses. There's no dungeon I would rather be in.
You know what? And we got a number. We got a phone number.
And we got a phone number.
We got a fucking phone number. And hours of operation. We're coming for you, Cult of Urania.
Probably not to take you down. Probably just to hang out.
No, to maybe join. I don't know.
I think, Eric, we got a Twitter.
We do. It's Brian and Eric Pod.
It is. That's
on Twitter.
That's also our email. Did you know that?
I did know that.
You can, if you have any information on this Uranian cult, or just nice group of boys.
Yeah, I feel like maybe we're mischaracterizing.
Just space bros.
Maybe we got it all wrong.
I'm like pumped about this. I think this rules.
I think we found just the one positive corner of the occult world. It's just good all the way through.
And let's just cling to it.
Yeah.
Get ready, because this is what the next 3 episodes of this show are going to be about.
We're doing a deep dive if we can remember and it holds our attention next week.
Who knows what'll happen by then. Guys, this is Brian and Eric Don't Belong Here. We're on iTunes and SoundCloud and other places. Probably, hey, maybe rate and leave a review. Also, our music is by purple-planet.com, and our intro and outro are by Morris Black. Tony Spera, come on our show.
Please do.
Andrew WK, we're coming for you, buddy.
Hang in there, pal.
We're going to find you. And hey, Andrew WK, maybe you want to come hang out at this Uranian cult. Party space.
It does seem like if he could design a cult, it might look a little something like this. Like, he'd fit right in, I think.
Andrew, let's do it.
Come on, man.